Before we start today's video, I would like to say thank you to you guys for over 100 views on a video Godzilla vs King Kong 2020 fight fan made. I would like to say thank you to you guys for that number of views which you give to me in this video. And if you want me to do more videos like this, you can also write it down in the comments down below. If you have any questions to me about this video, you can also ask me if you have something to do. So yeah, I would just like to say that. Thank you very much for 100 views for that video. And let's get to today's topic of today's video. What's up, you guys? I'm Michael Cook, and today we are gonna be analyzing 7 deadly sins maze. 7 sins squad the hell of a monster legends. 2 of them you already know. You have to find other 5 in order to meet them for the first time. So basically this is like, another maze island. If you have watched my Zodiac maze analyzing, you know what all maze are all about. But basically, so I'm not gonna spend too much time explaining what is amazing. So as you know, you guys, basically this is a summary how much coins you can get for doing each challenge. I'm just gonna show you the table. If it's somewhere down here. Nope. Summary. Okay, how to. I'm gonna show you a summary how you can get maze coins to able to move your monsters. So in a minute we shall see a summary. Okay. So there's a table. So if you want to, to just collect the gold, the maximum amount of coins which you can get actually is 30, and every time you collect a piece of that gold from your habitat, you have 50% getting maze coins. And you don't care just about the amount of time when you can do it every 4 hours. So we actually with collecting food. The maximum amount of pull is 50, and chance of getting is 100% if you actually collect the food. I can do it always in 4 hours. And in this actually, so hatching eggs and breeding monsters is actually pretty easy. You get 50 coins for every 4 hours, and you get as well here 50 coins for hours. So actually, you can do this. You can actually breed Thunder Eagle, which you can breed 2 Thunder legendary monsters, or just 2 Thunder Eagles to get your 50 coins every 4 hours, because these actually take 4 hours to breed and hatch. So basically you're done with the breeding and feeding your monsters. Maximum amount of coins which you can get is 30. You have 80% after you feeding a monster, and you can do it every 4 hours just to do it as well. And PvC battles, maximum amount of them you can get 50 after 4 hours, and you have 100% of getting them after completing about it. Remember, you have to win this battle. And let's take a look at the monsters which are available in the maze. So the first monster which we do have in this maze actually is Sojo, but actually he's a rare monster. But looking at the stats, he's got a nice power for the rare monsters, and I think he's got a nice speed for the rare monsters as well. And actually his special is actually very good. He deals very heavy earth damage to all enemies and may stun them. This is AoE stun, 65 damage. And that actually wasn't enough. He got a single stun skill that will actually removes 25% stamina from all targets. So he has a team medium shield. And also he have 50 damage daze skill, AoE water skill, and can apply the first of his shield and gives the stamina regeneration. So overall, actually getting a soldier is not a bad idea. But actually, so basically, if you want to get a rare for the Timoros, this is actually the rare monster you're looking for. So for the next monster, we have the epic monster called Invadai, which actually he comes up with the pretty nice power, and he comes up with a pretty nice speed. And actually his special AoE poison and AoE stamina, which for the epic monster is actually pretty good and deals 50 damage to all enemies. So actually that's one of the good points for him. And he does comes out with the skill support with the no cooldown and standard leak. So basically, it only deals 20 damage to him, but actually there's no cooldown, so and applies standard leak. So basically, you may give the monster standard leak endlessly unless you run out of stamina. And let's go with group 2. We have actually two. We have a nice setting. It seems like the monster is actually pretty nice hitter. Basically, he comes out with 55% damage, applies the standard leak, and actually he comes to remove 25% of stamina with 1 cooldown and with 50 damage. Also, it's actually good. He can apply AoE standard leak to all targets. And even though those also comes up with the 50 damage with a single poison skill, and it just comes up with a single poison standard leak skill. And I think that's the same. And I think I'm not sure about this one, but I think he just comes down with the AoE poison, but for some reason it's to see a standard leak. Well, this skill is actually a bit broken. I hope they will fix it soon. But yeah, he's another monster which actually you may want to consider getting. Or if you, but actually I don't think he's just for a fun monster. I don't know if he's supposed to be attacker or what, but actually he's a nice monster. You can get him. If you get him, you can't say that you make the bad decisions because he's got good skills. And next we come up to the Eparane, which actually he's a pretty nice epic, and I gotta say this is one of the better epics in the game. Just actually look at his speed. It's almost 3000, and her power is also good, but it's good, but it's not actually that great compared to the other epic monsters. And his special actually is a nest, which actually deals 65 damage to all enemies and may poison mold them, which I think is actually nice for that monster. But in the skills group 1, she actually goes with the skill which removes all positive statistics from target, and it's got no cooldown, and it's got pretty low stamina. So this is not only the point which makes her really powerful. She also goes with actually single poison skill and single making enemy weak for the dark attack, and plus gain extra turn. Can you hear that? You're actually making an enemy strong again, weak against nature and dark, and then you get extra turn, which you can actually do your AoE and can wipe out the enemy if you're playing the epic monster. But that's not only the thing she got a instant death skill, which actually says that it's a dead poison to enemy who will die after 3 turns. Can you hear that? Epic. Who have a skill actually instantly kills enemy after 3 turns. That's amazing. So basically, this is one of the monsters which we need to get from this maze. She's got amazing skills, so yeah. And the design is actually pretty nice. But actually, this is one of the monsters which you need to get from this maze, as I said that once more at a time. And the next monster on the maze are the Lilisha, which I'm just gonna say actually, his speed is pretty nice for the dark monsters. It's not the best, but actually it's still like denier speed. And the power is actually pretty low for some reason. But actually his special actually pretty good, actually deals heavy especially to all enemies, may stun them and apply nightmares on the standard leak. It's good actually, stun attack actually is pretty good, it's a weak stun, but actually nightmares to consider that a lot of dark monsters actually need to nightmares. It's actually pretty bad, but actually still, and applies in the standard leak, so actually after 3 turns they will lose 50% of their stamina point. And the only monster who actually got immune to stun is actually Harusami, which actually recently seen in Team Wars, but still actually a pretty good skill to, it's a pretty good special to use. But actually, if you make things worse, in the exclusive one, she does have a possession skill, and actually, which possesses a single target. Well, it says here that's possess a target. It didn't say how much chance it got to landing, but there's a 50% chance landing. A position with damage reduction has got pretty high cooldown. Well, I'm not sure if that actually turns true, but I will see that later on. And she comes out with a single days skill, 50 damage skill with damage reduction and nightmares, which I think is pretty nice. And she also goes out with it's called Evil Love. Possesses targets for 1 turn, applies damage boost during 2 turns. So basically, you possess a target and you're giving them damage boost to hit their allies. So that's pretty good skills. That's pretty good monster. And she also goes on with that single stun skill with that 1 cooldown. So that's pretty good. And she also goes out with the AoE nightmares. And to make things worse, she also goes up with another possession skill. Well, actually, it's a 100 possession skill, but also got a very high cooldown. So by saying that, Lilisha is one of the most, which actually, if you're searching for the very good dark monster, you should actually take care of running her. But actually, I think actually she's been outclassed by the other dark monsters, because actually Harusami or Imitsu like he stole all of them, and will raise her face got AoE stun as a skill, and she got Imitsu possession. Also, she's a very good monster to get. So basically, yeah, that's why I actually recommend getting her. So the next monster which you have on the maze is actually Pudgeto, which actually his power is actually pretty nice. It's like almost like an attacker power, and he's got a very tanky life. But his speed's actually pretty low. But actually, for the exciting part, he does have immunity to possession. He's the first ever Earth monster released to have immunity to possession, which I think that's actually pretty good. And actually, on his special skill, he has actually got 90 damage, insane air damage to one of the enemy, which actually is bad. It's bad and good, but actually, I don't think that skill is very good, because it deals to single enemy and it's earth damage, so actually working against the other earth monsters who might be weak, might not take them out, but still the 90 damage. So the skill one is the only skill actually I think actually is where talking is actually quick nap. Heals by 25% and it's got no cooldown. So considering how much life he does, actually it's pretty nice. I think it's a good idea to actually run this skill, because actually you might actually fight against all the we just have been released the Tempest or whatever was his name. I think there was another Earth monster actually who could actually apply quicksand on the. He was one of the first monsters to apply quicksand, like burning effect to all the Earth monsters. Actually, I do recommend taking this skill, quick nap, into if you're using this monster. And he also comes up with the skill with a cooldown, activate cooldowns. As you know, actually only this monster who have activate cooldowns is a Timerian. And having actually another monster which can do this, that's actually pretty amazing, considering that it's an Earth monster. But it says he has only 50%, so we have we have actually 50% actually make Landis. But still having this skill, Earth monster, are pretty good, because a lot of Earth monsters tends to have AoE stun, and giving them double life, double shield, and anything. If you actually use this skill, then actually you're actually decreasing the chance actually using the shield, because actually they need cooldown. So that's a pretty nice skill. But actually I don't consider running this skill, because actually it's a bad skill in that skills group 2. Do it tomorrow. Actually, there's a great vision of a skill which we just talked about. It's a 100% cooldown activates on a single target. You just only got two turn cooldown. So actually, you have to run the skill. And what do we have here? Nothing too exciting here. And actually we have another self skill, Power Nap, which heals by 20% gain rejuvenation loses all negative status effects. So actually this is like an upgraded version of a quick nap, which actually heals you 25%. This one heals you 20%, gives you like regeneration and removes all debuffs. So basically this is actually a upgraded version, which I was thinking that there's a skill which you might need to run this. And also here also have a single stun skill, which is considered as a earth monster that pretty good, and deals we have the very heavy special damage on target, which actually, so overall actually this is one of the monsters which you need to get from this maze. Is amazing. So yeah, let's go to talking about another one. So the next monster which you have on the list is actually called Avaratina, and actually his life and power doesn't seem actually that high, but actually his speed is pretty nice for the metal monster. It's not that fast, but still it's pretty nice speed. And also he goes for the immediate magnetizing, but actually it's not a good trait to have, but considering you're the metal monster, and actually a lot of metal monsters have the magnetizing skills. Actually it's good works and then against them, but they also have, heavy burning, and some of them actually have the possession skills. So it will be better actually to have immunity against stun or anything, something like this, considering some metal monsters to have some skills. Also actually his special actually deals more than damage and heals to all enemies and heals by 100%. So this actually deals 45 damage to all enemies. And actually I gotta say, this is not a good AoE, even if you heal by 100%, but it still doesn't do like anything. It doesn't magnetize them, it doesn't do anything. Just deal damage, just heal yourself. Which I can actually great with healing yourself, 100% healing yourself. But actually, because what you're gonna do enemies, you're gonna only do 40% damage, which he doesn't have that great power. Just to get that honest. So, but this monster turns out to be actually the supporter, because actually he just goes with the skills coupon skill. This is for me. Deals low mental damage, removes all positive effects from target, loses all negative status effects. So basically this removes all good effects from a target and removes his own debuffs. It's actually a pretty nice skill to take a look at. Actually this is actually what I have here. This is my best jar share with me. This is actually a pretty interesting skill. Removes 20% of health from all allies. Add 50% of stamina to all allies. And actually stealing 20 life of all of your allies and give them 50% of energy, which I don't think actually is a good idea to take in life and just, change it for the stamina points, because you can always recharge if you need some stamina. And so I don't think this is a good skill to run. Also he goes with the skill I Want It Now. It deals more than metal damage, removes all positive effects from target, removes all negative status effects from allies. So this is actually removing debuffs from all of your team and removing good effects such effects from a target, which actually, that's pretty nice. He also goes down with the skill with 55 damage skill with 1 cooldown, but just say that he's got a pretty low power, is not the best. But still can actually deal some damage. It's a special, so against the other metal monsters will be dealing a great amount of damage. What we have here, you have too much. Removes 20% of stamina to all allies. Add 50% health to all allies. So this is basically stealing 20 stamina, scoring 30 stamina as well, and actually heals you all allies for 30%. That actually skill will actually, if you get this monster, you might actually think about running now, because this is a good skill. You're basically swapping stamina for health. That actually is a pretty good thing to think. Actually, I want it all. These low metal damage to all enemies, removes all positive effects from all targets, removes all negative status effects from allies. So basically this is actually like a upgraded version, but instead it removes all good status effects from all enemies. So I gotta say, this monster seems like to be an attacker, but attacker slash like supporter, but it doesn't do a great job at that. So the next monster we have in here is actually Binders, and actually I gotta say that he's one of the good epics. I think he's a attacker slash like supporter. Let me show you why. So his power is actually 3,421. 21. Actually, that's one of the good powers instead of the magic monsters. And his speed goes up from the 300, 442, which actually goes up good speed, and also he got immunity to possession. That he's a magic monster. That's good trait to have, because actually a lot of magic monsters have the possession skill, and having immunity against that actually pretty good. And also comes up with his special actually ticket on myself. Deals very heavy magic damage to all enemies. Heals by 50%, gain 25% of stamina, attack reflects all enemy attacks back. I think that actually means he can gain mirror to the rest of the battle. Like that actually stays like this, like he will affect all damage. Or unless it didn't show us how much it's gonna stay. That's why I think it is actually gonna stay on him, or whoever. I don't know if he's gonna stay on him, but actually I think it does stay on him for the rest of the battle. So I think that's pretty nice. Actually, he can reflect all the attacks. So basically, let's go to see his skills. And I already think he's one of the good monsters. Actually, goes down with the skill. Ego boost, gains 25% of stamina, heals by 25%, gain damage boost. So this basically, he gains 25% of stamina, he heals himself, gain damage boost, and it's only one turn cooldown, and costs you 30 stamina points. So take that in point, right? I think that's one of his good skills, but he does go start with the pretty much good skills in here. Everybody look at me, nice AoE, that's good with magic damage, so I think it's a magic. Enemies have to actually be weak, but also he comes with the skill I Love Me. Deals heavy special damage, gain damage boost. So basically this 50 damage, 2 turn cooldown, and you gain damage boost. So you can combine this I Love Me with able to look at me to deal more damage. Like if you fight against magic enemies, you can use I Love Me, gain the damage boost, and actually use Everybody Look at Me, that then deals more damage to the magic enemies. Also he also goes with the skill, this heavy special damage, gain immunity to stun. He deals 55 damage, but also is got a no cooldown, so that I think is good, and gains immunity to stun, which actually is pretty good. Because actually now a lot of magic monsters tend to have the newest one, tends to have stun skills, which can actually Jalante Jr., if you know him, he was pretty blind. Does also have some stun skills. Actually, if you find epic against him, actually that's a good immunity to have. For Junior, Jalante Jr. Also, he actually goes the skills like Beautiful Knuckles, 65 damage, 1 to cooldown, and deals magic damage. I think that is one of the powerful skills. Also, he goes the skill is all is Vanti. This very heavy special damage, gains precision. So 60 damage, 1 cooldown, and also you gain precision. Which I think actually is a pretty good thing, but you may actually gain precision to make sure that your AoE will land, because actually look at whatever, just forget what I was about to say. Also you have the true best view in the world. Makes target burn, attacker will reflect all attack back, requires cooldown. So you basically, I think he burned himself, and you can mirror for the 3 more turns, so actually he can protect all the damage he's gained. So overall, I gotta say that this is one of the awesome monsters from this maze, but the sad thing actually is pop number 7, so not everyone will be getting him. I don't think I will be getting him, but still, I still consider running this monster. God dang it. Okay, for the last monster, top number 8, we have Elapius, which actually he comes up with a nice power and nice speed. But his life was pretty in the middle, so he's actually sort of pretty balanced. And he also got immunity to stun, which actually is pretty nice, because some fire monsters do have stun skills, so actually fighting against them, that will actually make pretty good, actually benefit to you, that you as wouldn't attack. So yeah. So actually his special actually will gain damage boost and double damage. These massive special damage. Weariness will die after 2 turns, which this deals to single enemy 90 damage. So Weariness will gain double damage and damage boost, and then he will die after 2 turns. Which actually, I gotta say that this skill is not that great. This special skill is not the greatest one. It's nice to deals massive special damage to enemy that you can wipe out all the enemies, one of the enemy, but so then your weapons will die after 2 more turns. So actually, this is not the best in here. He does have actually some skills actually. Deals more than fire damage, makes burn target, makes itself bleeding, which I don't think is a good skill, but actually, you're giving yourself bleeding, you will lose 10% of your life, and deals 20 less damage. We also burn the enemy, but tons of fire monsters tend to have needs the burning skills which actually will block that. So basically, all we do is 45 damage if it was the fire beast, so you're gonna deal even less. So actually, this is a skill which I don't recommend using. Bad temper deals more than special damage, gain damage boost, burn itself. So it actually deals more than special damage. That actually is a 35 damage. Gain damage boost and also burn himself. I don't think it's a good skill actually. It's nice to gain damage boost. Also we get burning, which will burn you the 3 turns. So basically after all those 3 turns you will lose 45% of your life. Which is not as great because then the attacker will actually wipe you out easily. 3 violence, he is very heavy. Special damage. Damages itself actually up to 60 damage, 2 turns go down, and he loses after that 10% of his maximum health. Which I think actually all of these skills actually this is the skill which actually gives consumer running. So in the skills group we have Mind Heat, may burn all enemies and make itself very weak. Make enemies very weak against fire attacks, burn itself. So this skill actually applies burning to all enemies and sticky lava. Both of this burning itself up. Which I don't think actually is a good skill, because actually he doesn't have any AoEs. So this is a skill you need to forget about it. It's not a good skill to use. Ocean Body. Give triple damage to itself, burn itself, damage itself. So basically, he gained triple damage, he loses 10% of his life, and he also burned himself, which I think is basically like Barbatos, but actually is an upgraded version of Barbatos. He needs more life, he gets more damage. So yeah, it is a skill which you might want to take care of running. It is a bad skill, but that's one of his better skills, so you need to run this. You might actually run this skill. And the last one is actually Phantom Fury. Deals massive fire damage and damage himself. Basically, this deals 70 damage, quick and cooldown, and he loses 10% of his maximum life. So yeah. So my final words about this monster that he isn't that great. So basically, he's on the path number 8. I hope that no one will actually try to get him, because his stats actually are pretty good, but his skills aren't that great at all. So basically, just forget about this monster. That's great that he's path number 8. I won't be getting this monster for sure. So now you basically want to ask me who shall I actually get first. So now I'm gonna I'm gonna now tell you who do I think you should get first. So number 1 monster I think you should get is actually Everance. Then you should go for Lilisha or Putreto, whoever you want to choose. If you actually want to get both these monsters, that's fine. I will be getting those. I hope I will be getting those 2 monsters as well. So actually, then we'll go on Indvar. And actually, I will go for Vantis. I'm just putting these guys in order. Whoever should just get first. So then I will get Sludger. I don't know if I have to pick again. With here, I won't be getting this guy and this guy. I will just leave them there because they aren't great. But after I will get all the rest of the monsters, then I will try to get him, because he's actually magic monster. He's a nice magic attacker. So yeah, this is actually... Oh yeah, I forgot to show you the map. I'm doing the... I put up the thingy, the deadlies in the maze, and I'm not showing the map. Okay. So where is the map? Okay, wait. So this is the map. So just here, he's there, he's there, he's there. I'm gonna go slowly. Here. Okay. So actually that's the old map. And I'm just gonna look at the discount hours. And I hope they won't be like too bad, like, you know, like 30 for 1 o'clock or something like that, but they're not actually in school. So basically these are actually all discounts. I will actually, I'm going to tell you, you should actually use the make code on the discount time. So see, these are all discounts into the paths. So the first discount, it will be tomorrow, the 9th AM to 10 AM. So that if you're actually watching this today, I mean, like, if you're watching this like after, I don't know, whether you want to watch it, the first discount time is actually going to be in this time. And the last discount will be on the April the 13th. I hope that's not Friday. I really hope that's not Friday, because that is going to be Friday the 13th. I don't know, it's going to be like this. So actually, this is all about the analyzing. Hope you like the video. I hope you will get all the monsters which you will want. I hope you will get. I'm not saying you will hope. I hope you get all of them, because you have to ones which aren't great in here. I hope you actually will get him, because he's a great monster. So see you guys in the next video. Bye.